still as he gets out to the 35 to 37-yard line. And it's a gain of about 7 yards. West Meck's offense has been effective more here lately. The last 3 games they have played, they have scored 20-plus points. 25-18 win over Crest, 23-3 over East Gaston, 24-7 last week over Olympic. They get up the middle. Byers gets the call and a short gain as he gets it to about the 40. Well, they're going to say it's a fumble.
What happened? He was down on the ground, and the tackler, defensive player for West Meck, just took the ball out of his hands when he was on the ground. It's number 52, Brian Beatty. Boy, he had a great game in our broadcast and telecast against Garinger. He played a super game there. We haven't called his number too many times tonight. Brian Beatty, good sophomore linebacker, started last year a little bit as a freshman.
You know, this West Meck team, the good news for both these coaches is that very big part of their units will be coming back next year. These are both young teams. The pass complete to Hart. He's got one man to beat. And Hart is finally chased down as he gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And it hasn't happened yet tonight, but there it is, the big play by the Harding offense. Hart made a catch in the seam and then outran 2 defenders. They finally caught up with him, though. Watch, he had a lot of room. Now it's going to be a foot race.
49 yards on the pass play. Hart does it all. He's a field goal kicker, punt returner, kickoff returner, and a great receiver.
And it took Wayne Wilson and Presley Herron to catch up with him. And they finally stop him short of the end zone, but first down and 10. Harding at the West Meck 15-yard line. Loing, hand off to Byers, up the gut. Byers with a short gain.
Tell you what, right now West Meck basically has to stop Harding from scoring a touchdown. West Meck's had no offense whatsoever. There's only 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I don't think they're capable of scoring 10 points in a quarter. I think they're capable of scoring a touchdown so they can hold them to a field goal here at 6-0.
And no team this year has scored 10 points against Harding.
That's for a game, not even a quarter. That's for an entire game.
Well, again, they go to Byers. Byers with a gain. The flag goes down, though. Wait for the official indication.
Personal foul, red.
They've had some costly penalties. Speaking of the Harding Rams, had 7 penalties for 75 yards. 3 of the 7 penalties gave West Meck first down.
And helped to keep drives alive. That penalty puts them away, takes them out of good position, makes it second down and about 5 or 6. They were up very close to a first down. In fact, it's going to back them up further than that. It's going to be second down and about 16, it looks like.
They have to go to the 5 for a first down. The ball's now at 24, so it's about 19 yards.
19.
Yeah. Only 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter, so this probably will be, it could be the last play.
Well, we got a lot of field position to work with. We're going to throw one deep to Hart, or what do you think?
They have 2 plays to work with. I think they'll try to go short. I threw a quick out to Hart, let him go one-on-one to the quarterback and see if he can't get by him some way. But I tell you what, we'll have to think about that in between quarters.
So the third quarter play comes to an end here at Harding. Before a sellout crowd, the score, the Harding Rams 3 and the West Mecklenburg Indians nothing. We'll be back with the final quarter right after this.
Officer Taylor with the Mecklenburg County Police Department, reminding you that school days are here again, and those familiar school buses are back on our streets and highways. Please watch out for them and the precious cargo they carry, our children. Never pass a stopped school bus, and if you must pass one that is moving, please make sure that it can be done in safety. Your alertness could save a life. Thank you for caring about Mecklenburg County.
And this is Jeff Harlow along with Randy Lee. Welcome back to Harding High School, hometown Cable 3's game of the week. We've got the Tri-County 4A Championship game tonight. The Harding Rams on homecoming night at home against West Meck. It's been a defensive struggle through the first 3 quarters. The Harding Rams out in front, 3-0.
Got a couple big plays coming up right here for the West Meck defense. We were saying before we went away in the third quarter, basically, if they want to win this football game, they got to keep Harding out of the end zone.
And so the Rams threatening. Second down, they need about 15. Pass over the middle, and then a late handoff to John Moore. And John Moore is in the end zone, touchdown. And a trick play out of Tom Knott's bag. Timing worked perfectly on it. And the Rams, well, we said West Meck's got to keep the Rams out of the end zone. That didn't last for very long. And a brilliant play. Watch this again. Excellent call.
Unbelievable. This is something to draw up when you're playing sandlot football, touch football. Look there. Wow.
And it was simply the short pass to Hart. Hart handed off to Sean Moore, who took it in the end zone, caught West Meck completely by surprise. Hart will try for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. He was 7-7 last week. He's going to connect on his first tonight. Also has a field goal earlier. And so after making the catch, handing it off for a touchdown, he gets the extra point. And Harding up against West Meck 10-0. And for all intent and purpose, that could be the ball game for West Meck. And certainly there's a lot of time left, 11:54 showing on the clock. They've got the time to come back. But no team has been able to score 10 points this year against Harding. West Meck's offense so far in the game has not looked as if it's going to do it. If they are able to do it, they're going to need some help by their defense to come up with a turnover or some sort of a big play. But that was a brilliant play. Just shows some of the potential the Harding offense has. But they have been corralled all night long. That time, West Meck just did not expect that sort of a play.
I don't think anyone here in the stadium expected something like that to happen. That's a play you might see once or twice an entire season by one team, and turned out to be a big one.
Well, McCoy touched it. He better pick the ball up and do something with it. Well, it may have been in the end zone. Yeah, it was in the end zone, so they'll bring it out to the 20. First down and 10 at that point for West Mecklenburg. They now trail 10-0. And let's see who they decide to keep at quarterback. I believe it's going to be number 14, McCoy, back in at quarterback. No, it isn't.
That's a freshman.
Yeah, it's Bowman at quarterback. McCoy is one of the setbacks. They go to the far side. The defense working well. A very short gain, maybe a half yard if that. It'll be 2nd and 9.
There has been nothing up the middle whatsoever for this West Meck offense.
And just a credit to how solid the Harding Rams defense has been. It's been that way all year. It has been that way again tonight. Quick pass complete to McCoy. McCoy to the near sideline is taken out of bounds. A flag is down.
I think that's a bad call. I'd like to see that again. Sure, they hit him hard, but I believe he was on the sideline when he knocked him out of bounds. I mean, football's an aggressive game. I don't condone any type of hitting out of bounds, but if he was out of bounds, it wasn't by more than a foot or so. And I'm certainly not rooting for Harding. I'm not from the area, so.
And so, the penalty comes against the Rams.
Ball.
Penalties.
Foul. Defense.
You hear it. Personal foul against the defense is a call. And penalties have worked against Harding tonight and have helped to keep what Coach Tom Knotts calls the team of destiny, the West Meck Indians, alive so far. Boland, first down, throwing, complete to Presley Herron. And Herron cuts inside. It's stopped at about the 40 after a pickup of about 9 or 10. That time, if Herron would have decided to go the other way, he might have had a foot race down the sidelines. Instead, he cut back to the inside where the defense was, and they were able to contain him. But nonetheless, a quick pass on first down, something they didn't do much of in the first half. We said they ought to try that more in the second half. They do it. Comes up with a gain of 9 at 2nd and 1. Boland keeps himself. Pressure comes. Now Boland's going to run. He gets popped. And I think they stopped him short of the first down. Boland did a good job to elude the rush, but Sam Presley, number 65, finally wrapped him up.
Mentioned Presley there. We haven't called his name a lot tonight, but he's a player a lot of scouts are looking on. He's only a junior, so he's got another year left, but they're very high, or excuse me, is a senior. But there are a lot of scouts in the crowd looking at Mr. Presley.
So now third down, they need about 2 for the first. They give it to Melton, and the defense is all over him. James Melton could go nowhere. And so it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Rams defense continues to play exactly the same way they have. Watch it again. As soon as he gets the football, he's wrapped up. 3 Rams all over him.
Tough to run at number 78. Darren Gray, 6'3", 280 pounds. Boy, he's a tough one up front.
Their whole defensive line is super.
I'm surprised they're punting right here.
And the punt goes straight up by Beatty. Angling to the far sideline. It's going to take a bounce against West Meck. Number 23 jumps on it and downs it to prevent it from making the situation any worse. Harding has the football. First down and 10 at about their 25-yard line. 9:19 to play in the football game. The Rams out in front 10-0 on homecoming night. And right now, it's really kind of the game that a lot of people expected. You said you thought Harding would win by about 10 points. Well, right now, it's exactly a 10-point difference. And I think you have to give credit to the West Meck defense that has had to play a lot of time on the field tonight, but they have played very well against the tough offense of Harding. Harding tries to keep it on the ground, and it's going to be just a short game. So West Meck containing Jonathan Byers. Byers picks up on the play about 2, maybe 3, I think. And it'll be second down. They'll need about 7 for the first. Both these teams, young football teams, the majority of the squads will be back next year, so both these coaches have continued success to look forward to. When it comes to the near side, Sean Moore has room. He's finally cut down as he gets out to the 40-yard line, but that's enough for a first down. That's the little running back, the quick speedster, picking up the first down for the Rams.
He's only 5'5" and 145 pounds, but he's very explosive. He's been on the end of a couple trick plays, one for the touchdown earlier here in the quarter, and there on the end around got him a first down. It's only the 6th first down for Harding tonight.
Flowing, hand off Byers. Byers to the right side and not much doing.
Let's go around, let's go around. What do you have, 35 yards at half? Byers, yeah. I don't think he has much over 50 for the ball game. I expected him to really bust loose here in the second half, but West Meck's defense has been tough all night long. When they've been burned, they've been burnt because of trickery on the offensive attack of Harding.
Hand off David Petty, bumps into his own man, gets free. Petty on his feet still, and Petty finally going to be taken down, or so it appears, at the 45-yard line of West Meck. A first down for the Rams, make that number 7. And now, maybe, we're beginning to see the first signs of that West Meck defense wearing down.
Petty's a little different type of back than Byers. You'll see the carry here from Petty. Petty, I think, is much quicker than Byers. Byers is very strong, and Petty might be the type of back that is going to be successful against West Meck here in the fourth quarter, the slasher, the quick type of back.
And he's not only quick, but also strong, so he has both elements, which makes him a dangerous back. He'll be back next year. Sean Moore to the near side, cuts it in, he's got room, it could be a touchdown. Sean Moore chased by Presley Heron, they could not catch up with him. 45-yard touchdown run. And there we see it. Sean Moore has such good speed. He got a hole, and once he got there, it was gone. Watch it again. He'll cut straight forward, and now it's all over.
Nothing to it, no one touched him. No one touched him.
Presley Heron tried to chase him down. They could not get to him. and a 45-yard touchdown. The Rams